Hello and welcome to our series of tutorials, and in this one we are going to explore about export options. So you can go to Export tab, Asset Export. Let's first explore about GLB export options. So first of all, you can just download a file, and as you can see, this is downloaded with 3.2 megabytes. You can change the name. So you can see that 3.2 MB. You can do Draco compression, and once you export with the Draco compression, the file size will be considerably reduced. So we always advise to save the scene with Draco compression. Now there are various options of Draco compression. Again, we advise to use the existing default options, but if you would like to play with some options for advanced compression, you can go and play with these options. You also have at the bottom here the option to download the export GLB, which is just a shortcut for this one here. You can export or not export the scene setting files, so which means that only if you check that off, only the geometry with some material information will be saved, which are present in the scene right now. But apart from that, nothing will be saved. It can be useful in many scenarios, so you can consider that. Embed image previews. Right now, let's not go into that. We'll go into that in more detail in future tutorials. You can encrypt a file and give a password. So let's say test password and export the file. And if you import this in the GI editor, it will ask you for a password. So if you give a wrong password, it will not import that file. However, if you give the right password, it will properly import this file. As you can see, this works. And since it is encrypted, you will not be able to open this file in any other software. So that way you can encrypt your file, and later using the WebJ SDK, you can import the file with proper decryption code. Let's come back. You also have an option to compress the HDR environment maps. So if you click that option, well, first let's save this without compressing HDR environment maps. But for this, you need to have in the environment maps from your local computer. So let's try this. Drag and drop this file, and you can see that the new environment map is applied. Let's save this file. And this file is 16.4 megabytes. However, if you compress this, let's export this. And now you see that it's almost 1 megabyte. So that's a huge reduction. Now, the downside of this could be that there might be some compression artifacts in your scene. It depends. Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you may not see them. Let's see if we see any difference between, okay, there is a password. Okay. Well, I cannot see any artifacts right now. If you go closer, you will be able to see, but at least for naked eyes and with a quick look, it pretty much looks identical, these two scenes. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers all the options for the Draco and GLB export. We'll cover more details of other export options in the next few videos. Till then, thanks for watching and see you next time.